In this skill, we're going to be interpreting graphs to see what trend they show. In this question, a scientist measures how temperature changes with time and plots the graph shown. So we can see we've got temperature on our y-axis and time on our x-axis. Our first two questions here ask what is the independent variable and what is the dependent variable. The independent variable is always written on the x-axis. And our dependent variable is always written on the y-axis. So in this question, our independent variable is going to be time, and our dependent variable is going to be temperature. Lastly, we need to describe the trend. What happens to temperature over time? So for our trends, we have three main options: remain constant, decrease, and increase. So there we're just looking for the overall shape of our graph. So if the trend is constant, that means the thing remains the same over time. So it's going to be a horizontal line. If the thing's decreasing, it's going to go down over time. And if the thing's increasing, it's going to go up over time. However, we also need to look at the shape to see how the slope is changing, and that's going to tell us how the rate is changing. So if we have a straight line, like in this example, that means we have a constant slope. A constant slope means that the rate of change is the same the whole time. So that's going to be a constant rate. If we have an increasing slope, in other words, getting steeper, that means we have an increasing rate. Whereas if we have a decreasing slope, in other words, getting less steep, that would be a decreasing rate. So in this particular question, we have a straight line that is going upwards. So we have an increasing trend, and we have a straight line, which means a constant slope and therefore a constant rate of change. So our answer for how temperature changes over time is that it increases at a constant rate. In this question, our graph is going downwards and it's curved. So we can tell that it's definitely decreasing. And for the slope, it starts out fairly flat here, and it's getting steeper and steeper as we go. So getting steeper means we have an increasing slope. That means we have an increasing rate, which means this thing is happening faster and faster. So our volume is decreasing, and it's decreasing more and more as we go. So it's decreasing with an increasing rate. In this one, we can see it's going up, so it's increasing. But looking at our slope, it starts out very steep at this point, and it gets less steep and flatter as we go. So on this one, our slope is getting less steep, our slope is decreasing. That means we have a decreasing rate. So our temperature is increasing over time, but it's increasing by less and less as we go. So it's increasing at a decreasing rate. So on these questions, all you have to do is look at your y-axis for your dependent variable, look at your x-axis for your independent variable, and then look at the shape of your graph. Is it flat? That means it's constant. Is it going down? That means decreasing. Or up? That means increasing. And then look at the shape. If it's a straight line, it has a constant slope, which means a constant rate. If it's getting steeper and steeper, that means it has an increasing slope, which means an increasing rate. If it's getting less steep, that means a decreasing slope and a decreasing rate.